Hey, it's your old pal Fernberg, and today we're going to be trying out this Einmannpackung Type 5. It's a German 24-hour ration, NATO approved, and I've had this for a while, and the only reason I haven't tried it so far is because I don't know if I'm ever going to get another one, and I hate to, once this is gone, it's gone. Anyhow, let's open her up and see what's inside. And it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I got the sun blazing right in on me here. There's the goodness. Looks like we got an accessory packet right on top. We'll delve into that a little bit later. And I guess these are some drinks. Oh yeah. I don't know, we'll have to sort this out. That looks like tuna fish maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to translate all this and get back. But oh, that's sad. I hope that's not a problem. It's a little sticky. It actually feels like maybe a jam busted. And yeah, I think this jam might be a goner. No better a jam than a main. Here's a cappuccino, which I could use right now. Here's some cookies. I guess that's a wet nap. It's like some chocolate and a sesame bar. Oh, is this? Yeah, these things are the devil. I don't know. I hope I have better luck with that than I do with the ones in the British. Oh man, there's jam all over the place. I think this one is shot too. Yeah, it's super sticky. Okay, I think this one is actually okay, just crushed. This one, though, you can see has a big old gap in it right there. Well, we're nearly to the bottom of this guy. I'm going to guess that's a tea or it's some kind of drink. Chili something. That's interesting. It feels soft. I don't know what that is. We got a packet of crackers. I'm going to guess that's a can of bread. I got whatever that is. And these guys. Google actually translated this as mole bags with vegetables. It's a vegetarian dish. Well, let's go ahead and check out this accessory packet. Nice little Ziploc bag. Wow. Ton of stuff in here. Actually looks like just a regular commercial bag. We got some water purification tablets. Some sugar. More sugar. Salt. A little more salt. Packet of gum. Oh, this is going to be our wet naps. Coffee sweetener. And of course my favorite tea. And I got a whole bunch of it. Oh no, I got some coffee too. This is the wet nap. That's the wet nap right here. Wonder what these are. And this translates out to a dining napkin. Well, none of the items in this ration scream breakfast to me, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and start my morning as a typical German lad would with some mole bags and tomato sauce. So I got that heating up. I'm going to go ahead and make up my citrus drink. Here's a little bit of soup and the cappuccino, and I have everything backwards because the cappuccino is going to go into this cup right here. It only calls for 150 milliliters of water, and I'm spilling it everywhere, which isn't too much. There's only a little bit of powder in there, that's why. And the soup needs 250 milliliters. And our drink takes 500. And I'm just spilling stuff everywhere today. Oh my God. I just watched Renee Allen's ration review. I probably caught her messy. Okay, so that's 500 right there. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. I'm going to guess on the soup. If I need to add a little more water, I can. And in keeping with the international theme, I'm going to use my Canadian spork to do the stirring. Probably should have stirred the coffee last. Well, let's give these guys a taste. Let's start out with the cappuccino. It's pretty good. It's very light. I might have added too much water. It's not overly sweet. It tastes, I mean, it's actually really nice. Give the soup a try. Ooh, that's really hot. Oh, it's not too hot. Oh, that's really good. It just tastes like your basic chicken vegetable broth. It's not as salty as I thought it was going to be. Wow, I'm going to mix this up a little bit better. Try to get some of the bits in there. There's really fine amounts of, looks like carrots, like the tiniest chunk of carrot you could possibly dice. I need to mix that up a little more. That's pretty good though. It has kind of a really mild lemon lime flavor to it. Not very strong, not very sweet. It's going to be refreshing when I need something to drink with my mull bag. Here's a better shot of that soup. Everything just drops right to the bottom. It doesn't want to stay suspended. So you'd have to mix it up and drink it real fast if you didn't want all the stuff sticking to the bottom of your cup. I went ahead and added 1 packet of coffee to my cappuccino. Hopefully I'm not making too much of a shadow. Let's see if that jazzes it up a little bit. Whoa. No, that did not improve it. That coffee is awful. Oh my God. Oh. Well, this has been heating up for some time. 300 grams, that's a healthy portion if I can get the foil to open, which is trickier to do when it's piping hot than you might think. And it's also slick. I should have dried this off. Well, now that I have tomato sauce all over my hands, now is a good time to check out these napkins if I can get the package open. Golly. Hair notching was not working, so I had to put the knife on it. Well, that's a nice napkin. Wait, they fold up really small. That's nice and sturdy. Alright, taste test time. Oh, it's raviolis. I had no idea that a mull bag was a ravioli. Well, this will be an interesting breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of salt to that. It really needs pepper, but there's no pepper in the kit. Well, that's pretty moist. Well, we got 6 raviolis in there. And honestly, if it tastes exactly the same as your favorite Chef Boyo. It's good. Just it tastes exactly like I could have gone to the grocery store and just picked up a can of this easily. Here's one that I cut in half. Not much to see. I have a little bit of sauce left. Let's go ahead and check out this bread. I think this stuff is so cool. Wow, it really popped. Almost looks like a beef patty. Anyhow, I'm going to dip that in there. I'm going to try it by itself at first. That is really dry. Wow. Well, hopefully it can soak up some of this sauce. The taste is like a real mild rye bread. Not really, or actually more like a rye whole grain flavor. Not much to it, really. Okay, because I have above average stupidity, I have to do a voiceover because I forgot to turn the microphone on for lunch. So for lunch today, I'll be having those sesame bars, some weird vegetable spread, this delicious spicy cheese spread, that jam. That's a grapefruit drink, the tuna fish in a pouch there. I'm stirring the grape drink, and then I got these crackers in that Heartex package. So, yeah, once again, the package gives me fits opening it up. No big news right there. These crackers are actually pretty nice. They're the consistency and the flavor is pretty similar to an animal cracker, maybe a little bit thicker than an animal cracker and less sweet, but there is a pile of them. Man, it took me forever, well, not forever, it was like 3 days to finish that whole pile off. But they're pretty firm, but they were really fantastic. Although I think in something like this, if you're going to put a big pile of crackers, salted would be better than a sweet cracker, or make it 50-50 or something like that. Anyhow, I'm opening up this jelly, and I think it's, if I remember correctly, it was like a black currant jelly. It was really very nice, not overly sweet, had a little bit of tang to it, went great with these crackers. Unfortunately, I only had one of those to go through because the other one popped somewhere along the way in the shipment. But yeah, that's a pretty nice jam right there. I was to say jam, I really mean jelly, but yeah, it was pretty good. I'm trying to scoop it out so you can see, but that package was pretty goofed up on the bottom. I had a hard time getting that out. Yeah, these crackers were really nice. I wouldn't mind getting those again in another ration. Okay, time to open up this tuna, which is pretty similar to the tuna I got in I want to say the British ration I had, and I think I've seen these in the French ones too. They're pretty common. That Orful company is everywhere. This is a tuna in a, I believe it was it was salt and pepper tuna in oil. It could have really done a lot better with a little bit more salt and pepper to it. That part was not so noticeable. The oil was real light, so that was nice. So it wasn't like overly oily, and the tuna was great. I like tuna, and I don't mind eating it cold like this. Or in this case, it was probably like lukewarm because it had been out in the sun for quite a while. So, yeah, here I'm about to make a huge mistake. I'm going to get a piece of this not very delicious, super dry rye bread. I'm going to smear this not very wet tuna over it. Here's where the mayonnaise flavor would have gone a lot better to juice this up a little bit. Anyhow, I go ahead and I eat this, and I realize that this is not the way to go. It looks pretty good, but it's not. So I think my thought was I'm gonna jazz it up with this cheese spread, and this was a huge fail. I really screwed up here. I should have just put the cheese on the other crackers, and I didn't do that. The cheese is really good. It's the consistency is similar to the MRE cheese, and the pepper part is not very overwhelming. It's not as spicy as the jalapeno MRE cheese, but it's got a really fantastic flavor. If I could find that, I would probably buy it and use it for other things. But yeah, here I'm wasting half a sachet of this cheese in this horrible tuna mess, and that I regret doing. Well, what you gonna do? So we're gonna try out the napkin here. I think this is the wet nap. Remember, they're pretty kind of an alcoholic smell. This is the grapefruit drink. I did not love it as much as Steve from Traversing Foods does. I mean, it was okay, but yeah, I don't need to have it again. Now I'm going to try this revolting cheese spread. Or not cheese, but vegetable spread. I can't even begin to tell you what flavor that is supposed to taste like. It tasted like it had gone rank. That's what it tasted like to me. I'm taking a little bite here. And I'm like, well, maybe my taste buds are just off, so I take a bigger bite. And no, it was just awful. It was a huge disappointment because I really wanted something good to go with this lunch. Also, it probably would not have gone well with those sweet crackers. Now, here was the hugest win of this whole 24-hour ration, is this cheese on those crackers. That was amazing. And unfortunately, I only had enough cheese left to do 2.5 crackers worth of cheesy crackerness. I'm so sad that I was all done with it. And now I'm going to try these. I don't know why they put how can anybody eat these things in a ration? There's no way to get them apart. And these were soft because they've been in the sun for a while. And I thought I was going to have a chance with this big knife, and no, they just don't come apart. It was awful. And I just about put a big gouge in my tray here. But yeah, this is a terrible thing. But they taste good. I like them. You just can't. They just jam your teeth up. And you can't, they're just impossible to get apart, and good luck trying to bite through 3 layers of. For dinner, I'm going to be having the South American chili, a few of these crackers. I'm going to try this other tomato cream with paprika, and maybe this one will taste better, maybe the other one was bad, or it will just taste as awful. We got some chocolate and some cookies with cocoa. We're going to open up this guy right here, which I can't remember. Oh, it's gum. And I have 2 more drinks left to try. And through the magic of editing, my chili has been heated through, and it's a scorcher at the moment. Let's hope the peel gods are getting lucky here. Oh, so tricky to do on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and bust out my wet nap, since I already got chili all over my fingers pulling that lid off. It was nice and wet. Feels like it's going to be a decent size even. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh wow, it's really got an alcohol. It's 60% alcohol, I think it said on the outside. Yeah, it's quite alcohol-y. Ooh. Oh, and I got a cut on my hand, it seems like. Ouch. I read the ingredient list on this chili, and there wasn't any meat listed, so I'm pretty sure this is a meatless entree. We got beans, corn, and so, well, we got 2 kinds. We got red beans and green beans. Green beans and chili is kind of weird. I guess it'll work. Let's go ahead and give her a taste. Not sure what part of South America they got this recipe from, but it is the mildest chili you've ever tasted in your life. They should call it hint of chili. I'm going to need a drink with this pretty quick. I wish I had mixed this up ahead of time while this package is still sticky from that blown out jam earlier. I'm going to go with the tropical, or I guess they call it exotic. It's pretty sweet. It has a, not orange, but a mango pineapple taste. It's really appealing. It's a little bit too sweet to go with my dinner entree here. So probably would have been better just by itself sometime during the day and just drink water with your dinner. Another bite of this guy. There are some pieces in here that actually kind of look like meat. It's actually soy protein. There's no meat in this. I tell you what, I really wanted to put these crackers in here, but these are so sweet, and this is very sweet by itself. I'm going to do it just to try it, but I think it's going to be over sugar on this bite. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Don't put the sweet cracker in with the chili. It was awful. All right, let's give this bugger another taste test. No, it's just gross. It's tomato and basil and some other junk, and I can't do it. Now I gotta clean my fork. Keeping dinner as sweet as possible, let's go ahead and crack open our chocolate bar. Which looks pretty good already. That does look nice. And our cocoa cookies, which may or may not come out of the package nice for me. Well, they're gonna come out now. Oh, it's actually chocolate colored. One of these little buggers to try. It's a light, airy cookie with a real mild cocoa flavor. It's not overly sweet, and it's quite delicious. I like them. Let's give this chocolate bar a try. Well, that was good, but I'm now really super thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up my orange drink, which thankfully I opened over the ground. It always kills me how when something turns out the powder's white colored, and then when you add water, it changes to a different color. I think this is my favorite drink of the bunch. Real nice, almost natural orange flavor. Delicious. Unlike that. I just figured out what this is. It's, I was like, where are my 20 matches? And here's 20 matches. They're in this packet, but let's see what they look like anyways. Oh, come on. It's going to be like this all day, eh? Oh, they're skinny. That's kind of cool looking. I've never seen matches like that before. And certainly last and least is the gum. The gum is probably not a terrible idea after eating a chili dinner. Well, that's going to do it for this 2016 Einmannpackung. And please, if it doesn't hurt you too much, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.